Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel. Blunt here, and today we're back in Way the Hunter 2. The plan today, well, it's gonna be dumb. I'm probably gonna regret it. I can't, yeah, why not? So the plan is I finally have, where is it? Smoked meat. Let's get rid of that. I don't know, we'll bring the elk call. Why not? I'm not bringing a rifle. I'm bringing a bow. I'll bring the blind, although I'm probably not going to use it. I have the jackrabbit predator collar, but the smoked meat scent. All right, let's see. Encyclopedia. Does it have any useful information? Medium to large size predators. Okay. Close distance, high strength, long duration, good for male or female wolf or bear. And it's food based. I need to sleep to figure out where I'm going. All right. I have a mission here. Oh, no. Is it doing the... Yeah, see, I've loaded back in. So now all the campsite missions are available again, even the ones I've already completed. Now, I did hunt critical. These are both critical. Now, I think this is the bear I hunted during the rabbit hunt. I don't think I hunted this bear. I think that's the bear I should go for. Critical. I think that means I just need to take him out, right? So let's go up to here. Okay, so a brief overview through the encyclopedia again, and I got that the... Wait, where am I going? Right, I gotta cross over there. That the scents... It says under the gear tab that the scents are long-lasting, but in the encyclopedia for attracting animals under the guide section, it says that they fade quickly because they're carried off by the wind. And that ideally you're supposed to use a collar, so you're supposed to use a predator collar to get the animal into a position where you think the wind will carry the scent, then use the scent to draw it in. I don't know how reliable that's gonna be. There's no explainer, and maybe I'm kind of dumb, but it's like, I know that like in real life, if you were to sit there and take something like that, you could like spray this tree here and then go off over there. Now, if you didn't take proper precautions, of course, you're dragging your scent around still, but you won't be actively spreading it because, you know, like, what's the way? The wind's going that way, right? So I would probably, you know, I could probably, this is actually not a great example, but if I could put a scent there, right? Spray this tree down, go over to that group of trees over there, and then assuming the animal was coming from somewhere in that direction, they would be drawn to the direction of this tree, which would put them here in this field in my shooting lane. That's my thought, but then again, I don't know if that's how it works as far as a game mechanic goes. Or am I dousing my boots so my boots smell like, you know, barbecue, in which case they're going to come straight for me? I don't know. Also, the wrong mission is selected. What? Oh yeah, zip up's back on. Lure in. I want that one. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I should have also checked. When do they eat? 2 o'clock. So we're in their resting zone right now. Can the smell of bacon pull a bear out of a resting zone? Now, I happen to know a man named Bear, and yes, the smell of bacon will pull him out of a resting zone, aka the couch. I also can confirm he has shat in the woods, so that's also a thing. But yeah, so the plan is I'm going to get up over this hill overlooking this lake and do some glass and see if I can't... Going to be resting, so I'm going to be looking for a blob of fur in the tree line. We're going to try and take out this critical bear with a bow after luring him in with the smell of meat. What is it called again? Smoked meat. Oh, okay. Wouldn't that be a bad thing, though? Like, you wouldn't... Like, from a safety standpoint, if bears start getting used to the idea... Well, I guess you're killing it, right? But if you don't kill it, then it's going to just start going after smoke. No, because you're not training them. They're not getting rewarded with the food unless they happen to find food. So we're looking for a bear that is already attracted by the smell of smoked meat, meaning he has obtained a picnic basket or two. Is this my valley? Oh, yeah. I missed my turn at some point. That's a lot of tree line to cover. Oh, boy. Also, my arm swing. I'm a man on a mission. We could possibly tone that down just a smidge. I don't know where my eye level is, but my hand's coming all the way up like that. Be smacking myself. Man, look at this spot. All right, let's see. So, making some assumptions here. Look at the range of this bear. Range of this bear. So potentially somewhere between around here and all the way up on the left here. So that whole hillside, and then I think that right peak and that ridge that goes down is where I was going after rabbits. So somewhere over there, there's a bear. What's the range? So I think I figured out that for whatever reason, the way the machine is running, hey, I'm actually getting enough FPS that HUD isn't screwing up as bad. I think that's out of view range, so something was just there. I swear I just saw something move across here. But yeah, I guess I could do some glass, and if I don't see any obvious sign... Oh, look. Dull sheep, yeah? If I don't see any obvious sign, I have good wind to wrap around the left here and get in there, and then I have no idea how I'm going to go from there. Because I have to get around... No, because you're supposed to position yourself so the animal comes into the scent. How am I going to do that unless he's already moving around, or she? I don't know. I've never seen this bear. The visibility's not great. Like, I couldn't... There could be 15 bears in that stretch of trees right there, and I couldn't tell you. Yeah, no. Think I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way of walk that way and see if I get huffed at. Okay, how did I get up here? I didn't. I came down here. Right. God, this game looks so good. Please. Multiplayer. I know it's going to be a buggy mess. I don't care. The game is a buggy. It's an early access game. It's already a buggy mess, and yet still enjoying it. I could go back to the first way the hunter, but for some reason, I don't want to. What am I hearing? I hear movement. Multiple steps. The hell was that? Not gonna lie, I don't even know what makes that sound. Is that a ptarmigan? Oh, I didn't bring anything. I think I have a mission. Kind of wish I brought a 22. That's got to be a ptarmigan. So what I'm hearing is two little ptarmigan wandering around. And that's what I mean. Like, they're not... It's not as loud as the first game, I don't think. Based off my meters. But still, this is possibly a bird walking around at 70, 80 yards away. And I heard it well enough over my own footsteps to stop. Unless I'm blind and it's right in front of me. I mean, there's a game trail right there. Oh, is that a flower or... That's a flower. I just want to see what you are. What else are here? Wait, have I not picked up a thing for ptarmigan? There it is. That one I recognize. Okay, that's ptarmigan. All I wanted to know, guys. All I wanted to know. As you were. I don't have anything to hunt you guys with. I wish I brought my 22. Oh, this is beautiful. Sorry, I just had one of those moments of... God, they sound so loud. How far away are they? That's it right there. 40 yards. Well, 35. That's loud. Sorry, that's too loud. The birds are too loud. God, this is pretty. Like, I just want to put a tent over here, do some morning fishing. Hey, you're not a bad looking sheep. Yeah, apparently you are. Okay, I don't know what sheep look like. Oh my God, there are a lot of sheep up here. This guy's just taking his time trying to figure out life. Man, what do I do here? Bear's gonna be in the woods. Like, if I had to guess, that bear's somewhere up in here. So what I think my best bet is gonna be going to, like, try and bump the bear, get an audio location on him or her, and then try and just work it downwind while applying the scent, and hopefully that works. Yeah, maybe. I do have to keep looking at my map because I'm looking at the terrain here, and the terrain is not great because there's this whole area here. Do I go up? Yeah, you know what? Let's go up this way. Doll sheep, right? For a split second, I forgot what sound they made, and I heard that, and I was like, that's terrifying. You listen to some of these sounds, and it kind of makes sense how certain cryptids came into, like, the legends and whatnot. It's like, yeah, if I heard that and I didn't know what it was, I would be terrified. I watched a show once, what is it called? It's like The Truth Is Out There or something like that, where they basically analyze footage and stuff and try and debunk, you know, cryptid spottings. And there was one where they played and it's like, hey, heard this horrible screech in the woods. It was like very clearly an elk bugle. But then the way the witness described it, it was like, okay, yeah, I could see if you weren't familiar. Like that. Like, if you didn't know that rabbits screamed like you know, disappointed and spoiled children, that would probably terrify you. Do I still need a rabbit? Oh, I do, but I didn't bring any. Damn it. See, I should have brought a 22. Hey, what's that? Oh, another doll sheep. Ooh, I got to bring a rifle up at some point. That's a good looking sheep. Yes, I know only 39%, but given the sheep I've been coming across, that's a good looking sheep. Oh, it's the wind. Okay. God, Jesus. Listening for a bear on the wind and then that little bugger. Trying to get a read. Okay, if that's that cliffside there, and I just came this way, can I discount that? You know what? Yeah, it'll be fine because I'll go down and I don't know, we'll cut it off probably around here, start working my way back. That'll put it into my wind. Hopefully I don't come up on it so fast that it just skedaddles. It'll scent me and make a noise. And then I can try and attract it with the scent lure. There's a lot of area here that a bear can hide in. Shut up, dude. I'm not even going for you. Man, that's a trail. And sheep. Lots of sheep. Quiet, you. Okay, that's gonna get actually annoying. I was sitting here listening because I thought I heard something moving. I'm pretty sure it was actually just my own movement. And so I was like listening super intently, trying to find that this is a bear eating spot. Look at that. But I was listening intently and then, you know, that. So over there, oh my Lord. When I got that resting zone, it was the afternoon, right? Because this is, I'm pretty sure this is the clearing I came through and that was the last rabbit of that hunt. And I couldn't see, and I called the hunt off because it was just too dark. So there's a good possibility this bugger's in here right now. Would you shut up? God, that is frustrating. Suppress 22, just for that. Just a quick blink. This is looking familiar. Yeah, because here's a zone. That was for the hare. So this is the one I already had for this guy. Yeah. And then I'd gone down there. Somewhere down there, I picked up a zone, and then I was headed back into the woods to the left. And it was down over the ridge that way that it was probably that guy I was bumping into. The one that's screaming at me. Unless this is it right here. Oh, that's doll sheep. All right. I'm going to slow it down. And I think I'll start spiraling. Pretty massive area. And then, of course, there's no guarantee he's even over here. He could be on the other side. But I don't want to be rushing around blindly and bump him without a clue. And the other problem is like right here. So the area that covers that I could have actually found like the physical zone in, and for it to count for that could be huge. So if I can't remember where I found it, trying to figure out if it's a rarely or often spot, maybe next to impossible without relocating it. God, look at that down there. There could be 10 bears in there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's the rabbit I was hunting when I called it quits. That's the right location. Oh my God. Oh, this tree just scared the... Okay. Jesus. I saw this game trail. I wanted to come over and see what it was. And then I was staring like down there because I thought I saw something move between the trees. And I thought I was walking up through this clearing, so when I hit something, turned around and just saw like big brown and close, I had a small heart attack. Oh, will you shut up? Oh, God dang. That's... Oh, Lord Almighty, that'll get the blood pumping. That's not bear. That's doll sheep. Yeah, I just got scared by a tree. I might be a little too caffeinated for this one. Wait a ticket. Where are your zones? That one's over there. Where are your zones? Down there. There was a feed zone over here. Did that apply to that one? You know what? I'll start working across. Because I think I'm getting into the other bear's territory, which is still critical, despite... I think I dropped that one. I think that's the one that I took with the 338, like 40, 50 yards in the woods. So maybe I don't understand how it works with solitary animals. The, herd management. I just want to point out I just heard another rabbit scream. That makes 3 or 4 already this hunt. Because, of course, now that I'm going for them, I can, you know, find them left, right, and center. What the hell? Oh. Wow, there's a bunch of these. 1, 2, where is it? 3. Why? Hold up. The rabbit screamed to the right, but something's moving up front. That's not solitary. Sounded solitary at first, but I clearly hear a second set of prints, or steps. They're always on the other side of a hill. It's ptarmigan again. And a rabbit. All right. Wait, what? 2? Man, this is a heck of an area for a small game. If only I brought my 22. God dang it. Hold up. This looks familiar. Ah, this is the dull sheep. Okay. The dull sheep were up there. The rabbit was like in this little clearing over here. And then here is the feed zone. Yep, this is the one I discovered. So you are critical. Is that one? It's got to be that one. Man, this bear could be freaking anywhere. Okay, So I went along the top of the ridge over here, all like that, all the way across to around, came back around, crossed back over, followed the shoreline all the way back up to here. Nothing. Like, sure, the zones relative to the feed and rest zone I already knew about, but no fresh tracks, no scat, no audio, nothing. So what I'm trying to do right now is get a lay of the land. And I think I'm going to use my wind to my advantage to try and kind of zigzag up and down, drag my wind around. If it doesn't call, at least it might bump them into the open, or at least give me a clue. The hell am I hearing? How's that sound? Is it raining? No, it's a partly cloudy day with heavy rain in a day. Not, oh, great. Now, does the rain affect the scent? Like if I give that a spritz in a heavy rainstorm, am I about to lose all ability I have for attracting this bugger? The wind's picking up. At least it sounds like it is. Shit. Well, that sounded like a bear. I hear a footstep in front of me. Okay, here we go. Oh, put it away. Pull it back out. Right as the storm starts to set in. This is freaking great. Wait, I think I'm in the feed zone. No, don't do that. Don't do that. 30-mile-an-hour wind. I hear movement. That way? No, don't beat the ptarmigan. I heard a damn bear. I heard a bear! Please go down. 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 Oh. Oh my God, it went down. I was like, I couldn't quite make it out over the grass. Oh my Lord, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 paces. I feel like that's close enough for a Grizz. Now, please tell me this actually counted. 30-mile-an-hour wind. Okay, so that was a 20% female, 529 pounds. The shot distance was 10 yards. Wait, so one of my paces is 3 yards? I guess that could be right. Yeah. And I just nicked the scapula for that left lung. All right, but now to answer the big question, was he lured? Or she? Was she lured? Dog used, no. Hunter detected, yes. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. Let's see. Didn't count. Wait, because it has to be a male. Oh, man. All right. Well, are we still critical? Yeah. Dear God, that bear has some range. How about this bear? That bear has a little less range. I don't know if the weather's going to allow this, but I mean, I got to do it again. I didn't complete the mission. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's go. Let's go find another bear. Oh, hey, look, dull sheep. Just there. Has to be a male. Ugh. Okay, so I need to try and find one I can get eyes on first. We're getting into feed time here in a couple hours, so maybe I can line this up, but I have no idea if that's a regular or rarely, and that covers a pretty big swath of area. All right, wish me luck. Ooh, pretty. That bison appears to be trying to drown itself. Or maybe it's just the way the ground is shaped. No, it was laying down in the water. Jeez, this thunderstorm is getting a little out of hand here. Now, if I recall correctly, was it this field? Or was the next field over that I had seen the grizzly bear? I saw that rock right there, and for a split second, oh my Lord, I didn't even see this. This is that one loner guy that was like, he was right next to me. I just walked out past him. Huh. If I recall correctly, God, was that during this playthrough or was that the demo? I think it might have been the demo. No, because I found the zone, which means I've been up here. It is so hard to see. And the 30-mile-an-hour wind's probably not helping. There it is. Found the feed zone I was looking for. All right, this isn't often. God, look at how far I am from that point, though. We do have an hour. This bear could potentially be walking in the next hour. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stage up over by these trees here. Yeah, because I need to get... maybe these trees here. Try and get somewhere where if he comes across for that zone... ideally, I'd get eyes on him first. I'm almost tempted to put the blind down so I can just stand up behind it. Can I put a blind here? Just like that? I'm having a hard time moving for some reason. But yeah, okay, I'm going to hang out here to keep using the meat. I'm going to go ahead and start using the meat sense now. Although, if I understand it correctly, it's going to get blown away pretty quick because of the high wind. But maybe it'll help mask my scent? Oh, I am hearing footsteps. There's dull sheep up the hill. It is so hard to hear what's going on right now. Adds to the challenge, though. My wind is also rotating, which is not necessarily a good thing. Like, it is because I'm in a great position. It doesn't matter which way he comes in. If he comes into this valley, you know, I should be able to make something happen. But since I'm supposed to use a scent lure, which I find interesting because they are walking into my wind. So do they smell smoked meat and they're like, it's cool? Or like you have to be... There it is. Now you're smelling me, right? No. Even with 30-mile-an-hour wind? Interesting. Did I just hear jaw clacking? Or am I hearing hoof steps? I'm hearing something right in there, but that's where the dull sheep went. But it reminds me of the sound when I was during the rabbit hunt when I came across the grizzly. Shoot, definitely hearing something. Oh, come on. The dull sheep are too far away. That's not what I'm hearing. Okay. I think I'm hearing the sheep over there. Coming up on an hour into feed time. Storm's not letting up. I haven't seen anything, nor have I heard anything I could confirm was him. So what I'm thinking about doing, I'm at the top range right now. I need to go ahead and pick up my blind and move down. And if I gotta play my cards right. My wind is ridiculous right now. It's all over the place. So let's see if I can remember how to pick this thing up. There it is. We're just going to start walking down and around, and maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, there it be. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's that lump right there. 300 out. Where is it going? Back into the woods. Fantastic. There's a bit of a ridge in there. So perhaps I get in on this ridge, get close. My wind is just not going to cooperate with this. Look at that. Wait, just crossing the water turned it? Oh my God. So it's a young male. Did I take that grizzly when I saw it? The fact it's only one? Or did the old one die? I'd hate to take this one because it's one, but I want to accomplish this mission. And it's the first male I've seen in a while. So not knowing how this stuff works, and it also doesn't seem to be running out, I'm going to just keep spraying heavily and try and work my way around to the right while maintaining a shooting lane. Hopefully draw that bear in. I don't like the fact my wind keeps rotating. It was pointed that way, and it is rotated like, look at that. It's all the way over there now. Dead north. I hope I cut far enough right. The sad part is, had my wind not rotated from my initial setup, this would have worked. Like, that would have worked. Because he was just on the other side. Oh, it's bison. Okay. That first growl had me a little concerned. I am spraying like a madman. Is that a bear or a tree? Tree. This would be a great spot for him to pop out. I think he was a little further to the right. Okay, there's the bison crossing. So I went in and I circled all the way around. The bear was over here, or behind me, but it was definitely before this bend up here. It's right there. I just heard it. I need to let it get past. How? I just walked through that way. There it is. Oh, it's going to be hard to see, but he just walked into that tree line there. So I'm going to back up to this tree right here. Let's see if he crosses. I think I pulled him into my scent, but because I was like circling around, there he goes. Nope, I need to be on this tree here. I don't care. Like, I want this place to smell like a meat locker. So he's in the group of trees right there. My wind is going that way. I don't know. But I got a pretty good visual left and right of the group of trees, so I see him. He's lured. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god, it worked. Yep, just did a little check because I don't want to screw this up. Could you pause? Shoot. Look how close he's getting. Scent lures, man, they're the way to go. That was good. Quartering, but good. Maybe not. Oh no, don't tell me he was too quartered. Oh, I thought I caught him sooner. Wait, I don't see the blood. You know what? This works. Let's just chill out. Keep up on the spray. So he went up to where I was before. I was basically spraying as I walked around. But look how close he got. Scent lures, man. Okay, so has that been my problem this whole time? It's right now at least set up to work in combination. I was supposed to use a collar to get him into that 60-80 and then scent to bring him in that last little bit. Dang, that would make life so much easier. I mean, granted, I did try scent lure with the L, but I can't remember off the top of my head if that was the early access version or the demo build. I definitely rushed that shot though, but he wasn't pausing. I'm tempted. I'm gonna slowly make my way down to see if I can at least make out the blood. Did I just hear wolves? I should be very careful about that. I still don't... I think that's somewhat confirmation, because if you look the way he was working his way back and forth, he was basically following the trail I left. Doesn't look good. Light red and lower volume. That bugger lived, but he might come back, because we are on the southeast corner. He ran off northwest. So if I stay up in this tree here, I may get lucky. Plus, this tree's got this wonderful little spot right here. Hold up. Bingo, bango. That's him. Not lured yet. So he's 170 out. I mean, my wind is blowing pretty wide. I would imagine it's going to work. I have no idea how much to spray of this, but it keeps letting me spray, so I'm going to keep spraying. There he is. Still calm. Still calm when he's walking back. Okay. So we got to play the game of, can I get him to follow my trail again? Man, what time is it? 1700? Hang on. Drink time. I have one drink zone for him up there. The other one's got to be down here. God damn it. I should stay in my tree. I think either way he's going to cross back by. Crap. What if his other zone's up, like, on this river here? Dang it. Okay. How's my wind rotating? great, actually. So I'll head all the way to the top. That way I can look down and my wind will already be situated. Wait. That's him. Yep. Freaking called it. Okay. How far was that? 250? Go this way then. So he's headed over to this other river. I must, maybe he was already doing that and I snagged him on the way. Dang it, man. If only I didn't screw that shot up. I gotta take my time a bit better. All right. So this is the rock fall. At the base of this is the start of the stream. But because of the angle of the dangle, I need to be like basically on the stream. I'm moving a little quick just because I want to get down to the stream here so I can have visibility. Visibility is really sucking right now, but I see a couple trees that might just about be perfect. See, I don't know where he is exactly, but I've been spraying as I go, which my going theory is that means as long as I passed over him, it'll work. But then again, range might be a thing because he walked right by as I was spraying. He walked by at 160 out. It did nothing. Of course, maybe now I've trained him that the smell of smoked meat equals pain. Little Pavlovian thing going on here. And is that a bear right there? No, that's a bush. That's a sniffer. How close do you think you'll come in? He was so close. Oh. Do I try and get over this hill? I think I have to. It's so hard to see. Okay. Oh, I see it. I was going to say I have another problem. This tree is directly in my way. Why can't my character go right? I heard there's wolves barking at me too. He's right on the other side of this tree. I can hear him moving around. Yeah, he's right there somewhere. Where? There he is. Calm. Just lay down in front of me? This dude's sleeping. Like, do I need to get him more in my wind? Uh-oh. Give me the boat. Come on. Now that was a long shot. Oh, that had to be a long shot. Now I don't know. Oh yeah, I can see the blood here. Oh, thank God. That bear is dead. Yep. Just lower volume of blood. Yeah, okay, sure. I don't even think I'll need Wilson for this one. Probably shouldn't rush it in case it is still alive and bleeding out, but on second thought, let's grab Wilson. I am kind of getting tired, and why not? Here, bud. Track. Are you tracking? It didn't do a thing, so I don't know if you're tracking. Okay. All right. Well, I have a bad feeling. I'm not gonna bother. I don't know. It's dark. It's getting dark. I don't think I'm gonna bother with trying to get a trophy shot. And he's not like a giant boar or anything. But, so shot one, I was honestly just a little high. If it came down like I thought it would, that would have been a lung shot. Son of a biscuit. Shot two, though, a little far back. I was kind of basing myself off this line here, and he was walking. But that was 13 yards. They were both, or no. It doesn't tell me the distance for the second shot, only the kill shot. So 13 yards. So that was actually 3 yards further than the first one. First shot, or no, that's second shot. Hunter detected. Okay, so he was about to flee. Right, again, and it doesn't tell me. between the two shots. That sucks. I kind of wish it did. I mean, if I went off Joule energy, actually, I could do that. If this is kill shot info, which was 13 yards, and it hit at 113 joules, that means at 114 joules, the first time I saw him, he was actually closer. Huh. But that's a 200-pound bear. Hang on. Hold up. This bear right here. This bear that is... how tall is my character? 5'10", 6 foot? So this is at least a 7-foot bear, maybe? I can't see where its front paws are. And it weighs 200 pounds. Does that sound right? Maybe? Like, I get that it's like exponential growth, but wow. All right, well, $98 for all that work. Woohoo. And I technically ruined it. Well, no, it was only a 28%, so that was a good thing. And it counted. It counted. I was so afraid that he didn't pick up the scent the second time, so it wasn't going to count. But we did it. We frickin' did it. Let's get the hell out of this weather before the nightfall finishes happening. Where am I? Let's go back to the water and go down. Okay, well, so 2 grizzes. I don't know if the first one, the scent lure actually worked, or if I was just in the way. So on the male, the first shot, it was doing the wandering back and forth thing like everything else does with the collars, but it did come in a heck of a lot closer. Now, did it come in closer because of the lure, or did it come in closer because of pathfinding? It was just trying to find its way across the creek or something. I don't know. But, I mean, it worked. I was able to get 2, not just sub 40, but sub 20 yard shots, technically 3, on Grizzly Bear. And, you know, that's something I haven't been able to achieve in Way the Hunter 2 yet. And now that I have, I feel much better about it. That's how I believe my archery hunt should be. Very close and dangerous. So I'm very glad that worked out that way. With the first one, like I said, I don't know, because she paused. Like, she stopped and stared at me when I took the shot. And they don't tend to do that when the collars are active. So I'm inclined to believe that she was not, in fact, attracted by the scent, and it was simply I was in the right place at the right time for a close-range ambush. And my God, it's getting dark. But yeah, mission success. That dude lay down to take a nap, not realizing that I was 13 yards away. Wow, or 14 yards. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, because there's buttons if you did, buttons if you didn't. And as always, buttons to push. Until next time, it is getting dark.